And we are live. Well, at least we're supposed to be live. Hopefully, with all of my stuff that I have went through and maybe got my technical stuff fixed. We will see how all that works. If you guys can hear me, if you can see me, let me know in the chat so that way we can get tonight started right away. Who do we have in? So we have STP. So welcome, Texas Raider. Always good to see you. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Miss Marissa plus one. Welcome, welcome. Is everybody 308 by 308? Excellent. Here, let me show you. So I had to. You guys have known my audio issues that I have been having over and over and over and over and over and over. So now we're on microphone number 4. It finally came in the mail, and I got this fancy thing. So we'll see how it works. If you guys actually can do everything to hear me and see me. There we go. See if I can get it a little bit out of the camera. Boom. Almost like I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. So who else do we got? Miss Amy, hello and welcome. And as well as Susan, I see that you are here. Always good to see you guys. I appreciate everybody who has reached out and checked on us. There's just a ton going on in and around of everything. So taking care of all the stuff, doing some things behind the scenes. It's and then again, Mr. JS Genesis, welcome, shalom, my brother. Good to see you. And yes, aren't I fancy? Yes. Oh, and I keep forgetting. See, and I even got a mouse and all this. I'm not used to all this right now. So here we go. See, now we can do it. Oh, and there's Mrs. Rowe has popped in. All right, so this will be fun times. If I can move some stuff around and get everything, which one of the things that I do want to showcase is that I did end up getting my, oh, you guys can't see it because of the glare. All right, there we go. Oh, the Leonard Mountain Homestead sticker. There we go. Man, that is a nice looking sticker. As well as I got the koozie with everybody's signature on it. So this one will be put up and saved and cherished, and I will be using this one here. So I appreciate it, everybody there at Leonard Mountain Homestead. You guys are absolutely amazing. I just did want to say that I got it. You will be going on my sticker wall. That is way over there and out of reach. And you will not be alone, as I have went and I have checked the mail and the PO box, and we've got quite a few stickers to go through and be putting on. That actually came from SOE Tactical, which is our friends over there. We always love them. And then there we go. Self Reliance Festival coming up soon. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to go through and bore you guys with all the stuff, but there's there's quite a few. Oh, and then it's way over there. I will get one out. We have to always say awesome to Scorpion Metals, and this is a nice card. So we will have to make sure that that gets put in there. Man, I know. Oh, there it is. There it is. I knew I kept it out. So for you guys that was not able to pop in last time, I will show this off and I will do a little bit of an explaining. Let's see if I can. You know what? I think I can do it this way. If I turn the light off so there's no glare. Oh, wrong way. And oh, you can't see it without the light. Oh, I'm failing all over. Okay, let's go back to light and turn it that way. Nope, this is not going to do it, is it? There we go. Somewhat. All right. So this is a rural report logoed. This is copper. This is a 1 ounce copper. So I actually teamed up with Scorpion Metals, and I got a ton of them made. So we will be doing some different things on this. Um, There's going to be a contest that we're going to do that's going to be benefiting charity. And then we're going to do some that is going to be a very, very random giveaway. So if you guys want one of these, I will not be selling these at all. Um, we will do different ones of these because of how cool they are. Man, I really want to do that for Justice, but it just will not show, will it? Somewhat. It's okay. You guys get the picture. So keep in mind with that one. And I will say what the contest will end up being is going to be Caleb House. And so we will be giving away a couple of those, and they'll have to deal with Caleb House. So stay tuned for that. Who else do we have? Did I get everybody? Oh, look at that. There's Mr. Legend. There's Pennsylvania Preparedness. Welcome, my brother. Where did I get that made? That was made by Scorpion Metals. You can hit him up. He may even pop in the chat. And he does some really, really great work. We've talked about some different things, but yeah, I was super, super impressed with how awesome these are. So, but yeah, reach out to him if you're interested. What else do we have? What else? I know the Feeling just got 2 ounces of silver and a 10-ounce of copper. Congratulations. That is awesome. Really, really awesome. Let's see. Yeah, and Mrs. Earl just had silver taken out, which I told her, I said, when you go get that silver filling taken out, ask him if you can have it. Oh, who else do we have? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, yes. I caught that one. That was a very, very good one. Very, very good one. All right. So for everybody that's here, welcome. If I missed you, I apologize. Say something in the chat and I will give you guys a shout out. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me and everything. Hopefully I get things turned around and get things going. You have to bear with me a little bit. There's a lot going on. There's only one of me. And so we're working on it the best I can. I am trying my hardest unless there's something like last time where there was tornadoes, something way out of my control. I'm going to try and never miss a live stream. So, because I really, really enjoy these. I like to hang out with all of you guys. So, oh, look at there. So we got Divinely Blessed Designs. Shalom and welcome. Yes. Yeah, I always forget to do that. Smash that like button. Helps the algorithm, pushes this out to everybody. So do all those fun YouTube things. We got to play by the fun rules. I did see the TikTok news. I was keeping up and trying to keep track. I did bring my phone. Let's see what my last thing is. Dun, dun, dun. Well, if I can find I get more notifications than probably anybody on the planet should get. But just to give you an idea of, well, it's probably not going to do it because of the glare. Let's see if I can block. Nope, it's not going to do it because of the glare. All right. There is 2,367 notifications that I have still yet to go through. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to keep up in the news. I may be just a little bit behind. I was trying to sneak through. Oh, and look at that. Hang on. I've got to pause. Miss Nana. Nana from 9 Acres. Welcome. It is great to see you. Awesome that you can pop in. And with most of you guys, I apologize. I am trying my hardest for you guys that have channels to pop in and get going with things. It's hard to catch a live at the current moment, but all of your videos, I've been trying to go back in and catch replays and things like that. It's a lot of obligation, especially just for being one person, but we're going to figure out how to make it work. And as time goes on, things will get much, much easier. So, our comms guy wants to get a radio connection. Ooh, look at that. That's a really good one. Really good one. All right. So for everybody that is new here, welcome. I think we've seen just about everybody here, which I completely um, appreciate you guys for hanging with me, for showing me the love, the support, and everything like that. But real quick, this is a 1 hour live stream. It is a live Q&A. This goes basically based on you. The more that you guys ask questions, have topics, anything you want to discuss, anything along those lines, the easier this all goes. So that way I'm not just sitting here staring at you and having some awkward moments. So, anything that you want, question wise, topic wise, anything along those lines, even if you have an announcement, anything along those things, even if it's just you want to give a shout out to somebody, you want to make an announcement that you're doing some plans, a prayer request, anything along those. So, yes, I saw that. We'll see about the TikTok thing. Um, and I'm a little, I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not. Um, I am torn on the TikTok thing because I understand it's Chinese owned and all that. Um, but I'm also in the thing that you're a free human being and that if TikTok's bad, it's a bad influence, it's whatever, you make the conscious choice. When you go in and you start banning things and you're taking that choice and that freedom away, if it's a bad app and all it is just nonsense and garbage, you shouldn't be on there in the first place. So I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to say, leave it alone. If it's trash, stay away from it. If there's nobody on it, it's not going to survive anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you guys are discussing that. You both have my email. If you guys don't figure it out, one of you email me and I'll email you the other. Dun, dun, dun. Who else do we got? Man, everybody's going. Now, wait a second. You got an appointment with the doctor? How far am I behind? Man, am I way behind? Yes. Yeah, right there. I've been doing a little bit of comms research. I've actually got my fingers in about 15 different things right now. I probably need to focus on one or two. Um, it's just a little difficult at the moment. But yeah, comms is definitely important. I almost want to say, if you want to throw on your tinfoil hat at the moment, that there's somebody kind of looking out, whether you want to say that that's some white hats or good people or whatever, threw a monkey wrench in or did something prematurely to kind of wake everybody up to show you how important comms are, or if that was divine intervention of, hey, we need to do something. You need to guys get your communications better, however it is. Just kind of think, what is that? No, you cannot have $20. Here we go. All right. So, question for the group. I am trying to locate a mag near me, but the closest person. Any suggestions? There we go. I will tell you mine while everybody furiously types to answer your question, Texas. Um, One is look for events, and sometimes you're going to have to think outside of the box. Obviously try and look for things that's going to be like a homesteading sort of event, anything along those lines that is going to be to get you outdoors and things like that. I know the things around me, so it's a little difficult. So things like Self-Reliance Festival is awesome. There's Old School Survival Boot Camp that is actually here in Ohio. There's a whole bunch of different things along those lines. Those ones are perfect because that's people that's actually like-minded. If there's none of those around, and you may have to drive a little bit, it may not be something that's in your backyard that's a half hour away. You may have to do an hour and a half, 2 hour drive to get to one. But look for other things. Go to a farmer's market, go to different things like a flea market, even, and look for the people that's selling the really cool stuff. Maybe there's a person that has a bunch of old school military stuff and things like that. that, they have a whole bunch of extra surplus, and you can kind of talk to them, hey man, what do you got? And you can kind of build connections and things like that. There's a lot of different ways. Curious to see what everybody else is going to say. Oh, so there's a good one. So on the seeds, it's just out of reach. I STP sent probably a huge box of seeds in, and I have been going through them. I have somewhat got a list. I was making it nice and fancy. For those of you that have emailed me and checked on me, I let you know that I was having huge technical issues to the point of I was making thumbnails, videos, other things. And part of it was my list. All of it's gone. All of it. So when it was a lot of you was asking, hey, I haven't seen anything in a while, it's because it's all gone. Something happened. I don't know what it is, but yeah. But I am currently reworking on it. I do want to say that we are now up to 6 people that we have sent out seed care packages. And then there is one, and I'm going to tread lightly and tread carefully. They are a person that is a subscriber. They watch. They're going through a situation, but they don't want anything out about it. So I'm not going to go any further than that. I know all about it, all that, and working behind the scenes to do what we can to help them out. So for those of you that pray, silent prayer for them. But we're working through it and we're trying to help. So, but I will get the seed thing going. We'll get the seed exchange going. Right now we're working on the helping everybody. Really, Pennsylvania cutting police services except for certain hours and only active emergencies. Interesting. I didn't see anything on that. Interesting. Yes. Yes. Everybody needs to go check that one out. If you haven't seen his website, absolutely amazing. All right, let's go down. I think I'm way behind in the comments. Sorry for the typos. Don't worry, I do it too. Yeah, we're all human in here. Okay. Oh, here we go. So here's another one that happened for us. So there's a little boy at Little World's daycare. We do a private daycare. It's not a big thing. It's out of a house. So there's only a handful of kids there. One of the kids passed away. The boy was only 6 years old. He was there, had a little bit of a small fever, like 100.2 or something like that. So they ended up sending him home. I think it was on a Friday. And then he carried it over. Nothing severe, nothing, anything that would do. So he was, eating, nothing spiked, no 115 degree. It was always, kind of mild symptoms. And then, yeah, little 6-year-old passed away. One of his friends. So that was quite an experience. And what they're saying too is it was flu B. So that's also an interesting one. Oh, what do we got? Lots of influencers lose their livelihoods. Yeah, I know what you're making. Yep, right there. You do make some really neat stuff. How's the new job going? So my official start date for the new job will be June 1st. They are currently doing some hiring and some other things to where I've got to finish my training. I have to train they're actually going to hire me an assistant. I'm going to be that important. I get an assistant. So there's a lot going on. But yeah, I could probably use some prayers because this is going to be quite interesting to take on this role and all of this. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated. It's definitely some interesting times. So doing some med training this weekend. Awesome. We always like the medical training. What else do we got? Waiting on the repeater to get here for the ham. Excellent. What we got here? The MRI result. Waiting here back. Been laid up. Man, what is going on with everybody? I am so sorry for everybody. Man. Oh. There we go. So that goes back to Texas's. You can ask around the bigger Facebook groups. The only thing is when you get on the social media, it's not a bad idea. I like what STP is saying. It's a great idea. Make sure you have thick skin. Remember, it is the internet. And one of the ones that I see over and over and over is people will come in and ask a legit question. Hey, I want to start a group, or I want to get jump in with a group. And it is nothing but laughing emojis. First rule about prepping. Don't trust anybody, all that nonsense and garbage. If you can weed through that, it's probably a good idea that you'll be able to find, a couple of them, as well as a firearm store. People are in there probably for the same reason. You have a decent chance. You'll just have to be able to word it. We did a couple of videos on how to vet people. So you may want to be able to, you may want to run through some opening lines. So that way you're not trying to think of things on the spot. Different things that you can bring up, different questions you can ask, so that way you can gauge their response and things like that. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, right there. I hope you get some rest. Yeah, I hope everybody, Amy, STP, everybody. Man, I missed a lot when I was out. I apologize, guys. Let's see, who else do we got going on? You guys are awesome. This will be a little bit of fun. Let's see who we got right here. So I've been planting for a month. Harvest snow peas and cabbage looks great. 6 flats of warmer weather plants in the greenhouse. I am so jealous of Susan because you are down south and I want to go down there so I can start planting. I do have some things that have popped up and whatnot. And so it's going to be interesting for the growing season. Let's see. Pittsburgh not answering 911 calls from 3 a.m. to 7. All right. Well, I guess if you're going to commit a crime, now you know the time that you can do it. That's interesting. I wonder, and see, that just goes to show that the times that we're in. I know a lot of you are similar age or older. Can you guys ever remember an emergency service to where they're like, hey, during these times, for whatever reason, I don't know if they're short staffed or too dangerous, whatever the reason is. Can you guys ever remember emergency services giving you time? Hey, if you're having an emergency, just make sure it's between 8 a.m. and 2 a.m. Wow. Thank you for that. Yep. Yeah, it's actually kind of it's a good thing and a bad thing. Being his age, it's a good thing because he doesn't understand. It's a bad thing because he doesn't understand. So yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Man, I'm way behind in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Yep. Pinball just talked about that there was a huge measles outbreak. Yeah, and I'm going to go with it's people bringing it over. We had a lot of these things that was pretty much eradicated or well kept under control, and then you start introducing new populations that have not had any sort of anything with it, and it reintroduces it into society. Now, what Pinball said is, and I think most of you, is going to agree, you got the MMR shot, the measles, mumps, and rubella. So, fun fact about rural, if you guys would like to know, you have measles, you have mumps, and you have rubella. I'm sure most of you know somebody that's got measles. Probably most of you have. And then you probably had a friend or two that had mumps growing up, at least one, or you knew of somebody. I was the only kid that had rubella as a kid. I actually got rubella. So there we go. See, look at that. STP's got a very large following on her Facebook. So yeah, That'd be an excellent one if you can do it. Precious metals are on the rise. I saw that. I believe $25 for silver last time I looked. Yeah. So, all right, there we go. That answers that question. All right, what else we got? Pittsburgh said it's not life or death. Leave a message. Wow. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Off Grid Master, for the super sticker. Always awesome. There we go. Scorpion Metals, we were just talking about you, that Pennsylvania preparedness. I was showing off the copper round that you did, and he was quite interested on how to get in contact with you. So be on the lookout for that. Which, again, we were showing off your card. Awesome card, by the way. Oh, what else do we got? Oops. That's what's wrong with you. There's a pastor in Hartford, Connecticut that organized a group to patrol his neighborhood, all armed. Awesome. And that's what's going to be. You're going to have armed citizens that's going to end up just taking matters in their own hands. And it's going to be forced that way. There's that saying that people have made it into a meme that times are quickly becoming to where good men are going to be forced to do bad things. And I fully starting to agree with all that. So we're getting to those times. I don't know about you guys, especially, being all around. Let me know in the chat if you guys have, kind of seen the similar things. It seems like everybody's out for themselves. Nobody cares about anybody. Nobody's helping anybody anymore. It seems like the people that either I've worked with personally or, they're a vendor, I work with them. These guys are really, really awesome, hardworking people, but they're in their, younger 60s or 60, 62, things like that. And, if this was 10 years ago, they would probably work till they're 67, 68, 69 or something like that. But I'm seeing some of these people that are like 61, 62, they're done. They are burnt out. They are done. You go to the store and just everybody's cutting everybody off. Everybody's screaming at each other. Everybody's just, it's all negative. There's no please, thank you, anything along those lines. So yeah, it's definitely going to be some interesting times. Let's see. Am I all caught up? Yep, it's a shame. Yeah, right there. Yep. Working the grocery store, people are nasty. It is absolutely sad. I want to say a couple weeks ago, I was in the store picking up just a handful of things. I went to a checkout because I don't like the U-Scan stuff. I want to actually interact with an employee so that way they can retain their job. There was a person in front of me. That person was finishing up. My stuff was sitting here. The cashier picked up their phone and started doing anything. I'm okay with that. You're in between customers. There's nothing you can do to help me at the moment. I'm fine. That's okay. The person grabs their bags, does everything, and they move on. I'm standing there staring at the young lady, and I go, "Excuse me." And she's literally like this, and she goes, and I'm like, "No, I need you to do your job." And she was like, "Give me a minute." And I was like, "Nope." And I left my stuff and walked away. Uh, it is just nasty out there. Right there, yeah, the whole vibe in public has shifted. You can feel SHTF coming in the air. Um, and I can't remember who it was. There was just some random person that I started talking to. Their wavelength was a little off, if you get kind of what I'm saying, but they had their own uh, way of preparing. That they're not a prepper, if we want to use that term, that they're stockpiling everything and all that. Um, but they were doing stuff. They had a little extra food, a little extra water, things like that. But they at least had an idea, and it just kind of got to me that, here it is. Here's this person that's probably in their mid to late 20s. They're waking up. So definitely interesting to see. What do we got? So 2 years ago, our sheriff had a public meeting we attended. They made our county a Second Amendment sanctuary county. Man, you've got an awesome sheriff. You maybe go buy him breakfast or give him some awesome syrup for his pancakes. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. And that's one of the things too. There's so many people that worry about the real high flashy profile governments. The biggest thing that you can possibly do is your local stuff. Who is on your school board? Who is your sheriff? Things like that. That stuff is what you interact with every single day. I could almost care less, who's up there in Washington because they're going to do what they're going to do anyway. Everybody in politics lies, cheats, steals, everything like that. I would rather have control over who's in my county, who's in, around my county, things like that, uh, than to have somebody over there in Washington that's just going to do whatever they're going to do. So, but yeah, I would definitely go make sure that he's the sheriff is a good dude. Make sure that he knows that. County did the same thing. Good. A lot of the sheriffs around, even out in California, sheriffs seem to have a good head on their shoulders for the most part. Um, Open investigation to use. Oh, there we go. An open invitation. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. In which, if you guys missed, I think a lot of you watched. Did you guys see the live stream that I did with the Orlando Prepper? And he made a quick stop of a mention to tell a little story about how Dolly Parton bought his lunch one time. And so I clipped that and made it into a short where it says, hey, if you guys see an officer out, if you've got the funds, maybe buy his lunch for him, throw a $10 bill down, buy his lunch. It's just a way of saying thank you to law enforcement. The comments on that was horrendous of just nastiness. I'm not going to repeat a lot of that. There was so many people that was just, not happy with that short. But it was definitely interesting. And I left it because I just wanted to see what everybody's going to say anyway. Ooh, that's a good year. That's a very good year. And deputies appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Exciting news. Off Grid Master got turkey eggs. Awesome. Well, congratulations for that. Turkey eggs. Oh, all right. So let me see. Did I get the bomb in chat? I did get the bomb in chat. All right. So, who's got anything? Who wants to do a question? Who wants to do a topic? Who wants to do anything along those lines now that I have officially got caught up? Man, it is warm in here. Oh, what is that box? Oh, that's what that box is. I can show you what I forgot that I put it in here. I can show you one of the things that I have been working on. Anybody see what that is? Does anybody see what that is? If I can put this down. Of how many? Been working on a bunch of these. I'm working on a ton of projects. Oh, what do we got right here? Let's see. Turkey eggs are great. Absolutely. I agree with that. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Spent an hour talking scripture with one at the end of my driveway after he stopped in, giving a ticket to a guy doing 90 while trying to get to church. Oh, well, he probably should have slowed down and prayed. I bought an officer stuff behind me at Tim Hortons once. He thanked me by driving past me with his lights on. I thought he was pulling me over. And that's what I did. Laugh and laugh. Yes. And charcloth. Yes. I think that is 250 squares that I made. And I think these actually came out quite pretty. So I'm trying to put together, I want to try and put some kits together to where it'll be, and I'm trying to put together some different things to not only generate a revenue for the channel, because the money that I can generate for the channel, the more things that I can do, and it allows me to do things. So I can do things like purchase things as giveaways for you guys to thank you for your time for tuning in. And then it also gives me the opportunity to go to people in need and help them. And so I can go, hey, on behalf of the channel, not me personally, on behalf of the channel, here's help. And so I've been trying to come up with different ways to generate some sort of money for that. And so I'm kicking around things. One of the things that I will probably end up doing is I will, when I get everything done, which I don't know when this is going to take place, so don't hold your breath, it'll be a price for you guys and it'll be a different price for everybody else. So if you guys are subscribers, it's going to be a very low, if it costs me $3 to make it, it'll be like $4 for you guys. If it costs me $3, then we'll probably sell it for like $6 or something, so that way we can generate something. Oh, here we go. So on security, we have armed patrol after hurricanes to ward off looters. Talk to your neighbors in advance so they aren't all surprised. Yes. And now's a great time to go through and talk with everybody. Go through and just mention it in passing. Hey, I saw that tornado went through down south or here or there. They had a bunch of looting problems and things. What do you think if something happened around here? What would we do? What's an idea or something? Let them start telling you. You get the ball rolling. You bring up the topic. Let them tell you. But if you can get the idea going, maybe that you can do a neighborhood watch. You can do a secondary mag. If your mag is all over the place and something happens and you have a secondary mag, which is your neighbors, you can kind of get your neighbors together to at least fortify a little bit of an area. So that way, as your mag comes in, at least you've got some backup. Let's see. I'm on a freeze-dried candy kick. Did a review on my channel. I'm headed out. Oh, no, I'm not doing. I am not doing. Love the candy review. I will be watching that. I've got everybody's video in queue. You should see my YouTube queue. Everybody is saved and everything. I am going to catch up. I promise you. It doesn't look like the weather is going to cooperate. The weather is beautiful here in Ohio all week. And then it looks like Friday night, of course, dipping into the weekend, it's going to turn not so nice. So it might be another weekend inside. And if it is, that'll be a great catch up time to where I can try and make sure that I do my obligation to support everybody the way that you support me. So, and if you guys did not tune in last time, let me show off the other thing that will be given away. Is going to be, this is one of them. See if I can get that in there. Look how pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love that handle. Absolutely gorgeous. This will be one of them. We did do the test. We'll do it again. So here's a strip of paper right there. And I can hold it right. Oh, I can't do it because it's not the long way. Well, let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, man. That is sharp. Whoever's getting this. That's 4 folds, and it just cut right through. Okay, I'm jealous of whoever's getting this. That is extremely beautiful, extremely sharp. And I'll give you a hint. This is not the only one. So I think you guys will really, really enjoy. Which, hang on a moment. Let's go back up here. Wow, $10 from Texas. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, man. Wow, that's here. Can I yeah, there we go. It is starred. So I can keep it up there. It is gorgeous. That it is. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. Carnivore diet, can't even eat my own syrup. Oh man. Marinate it in the syrup. Yeah, that's we did what was that? Canned ham. I actually took pancake syrup and that's what we did. So let's see. I'd hate to use because it's too gorgeous. Yeah, I know what you mean. She is definitely pretty, as well as she does come with. I didn't really show it, so I'll do it really quick. I'll even pull it out of the packaging, and she does come with an equally pretty sheath right there. So this is going to be a pretty nice prize. And again, there's more than one. They're not all the same. So it's definitely going to be something that's going to be a really, really fun giveaway. Where'd my mouse go? Okay, let's see. Oh, good night, Amy. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you feel better. You can make a glaze. Yes, everybody. Amy, hope you feel better. Yes, absolutely. So, and real quick, I will go through and I will say, so one of them is going to be the 500th video. That'll be pretty soon, will be the giveaway. For the 500th video, it will be one of the blades. It'll be probably one or two of the coins. And then I don't know, we'll probably have about 5 prizes for the 500 giveaway. And then when we hit our 2,000 subscriber number, which funny story, I thought kind of taking like almost a week hiatus, I was going to open the app and go, wow, I lost a bunch of people. I gained subscribers during my time away, where I did not post anything for a couple of days, enough for you guys to worry about me. I gained like 6 subscribers. So I was very tempted to just be like, hey, I don't have to do anything anymore, and it'll just generate itself. So, but once we hit 2,000, there'll be there might be like 10 prizes for that one, because I'm really excited about trying to hit that milestone. And then the next one will be something to do with Caleb House. So we're going to do our best to help Caleb House and do some different things. And in return, these will be for Caleb House. As of right now, I may switch it up and try and do some other prizes with it, because I don't know if everybody's motivated enough to get these, but we'll do some other stuff too, probably. Ooh, picking things up. There you go. If you guys have not gone over and subscribed to STP, make sure you do that to help her out, so that way she can do her giveaway. Who does not like free stuff? Go over there, subscribe, check her out. Mrs. Earl is apparently going to bed. I missed that one. Good night. Oh, yep. Trust me, I know. You know what? Here, I will ask you guys a question. So I have mentioned this a ton. I've seen you guys do a little bit of things to put out there to try and help and whatnot. What does one do to help their sleep out? Mrs. Earl does not have that problem. She can literally go back into bed, and as soon as she puts her head down, she's out. To the point that I could probably grab her out by her ankle and pull her out of bed. She would wake up pretty grumpy, but the second she gets back in bed like this, she's out. I, however, do not have that superpower. And so oh, good Lord, what was it? Last Thursday night into, no, Wednesday night into Thursday, I believe. Yeah, because I think it was the tornado day. Wednesday night into Thursday, I did not get a single minute of sleep. I went like almost 48 hours without a single second of sleep. Uh, so I am trying to do everything I can, and I really do not want to go down the medication area. So, okay, so tea, yeah, melatonin, yeah, chamomile, yeah. Um, the Valerian tea. I have seen so many people do it. I don't know if I can stomach it. Yeah. Um, me and tea don't get along very well. Yeah. Ooh, really? Interesting. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I'll donate a bread slicer. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, we're going to do something because I really want to do something for Caleb House. I want to make it special. Um, and actually, you know what? I think out of all the stuff that I got, I think I ended up getting like 3 or 4 blades. So, um, since we're doing 3 different contests, we might end up doing a blade for each contest just to make sure that everybody's uh, taken care of and things. Which, while you guys are typing and everything and asking questions, let's just take a peek at all 3 blades because I'm curious on them. So, oh, this one, oh guys, oh, for whoever left early, I hope they come back and catch the replay because they're gonna be sad that they missed this one. See if I can get this undone. But you know that this did not come from some huge company, and this did not come from Walmart or something. All right, all right. Are you guys ready? You ready for this? Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Look how gorgeous that is. Look at the blade. Oh man. That is absolutely, man. I don't know. I may have to enter my own contest. Wow, that's gorgeous. Let's see. Ooh, ooh, this one's even got a fancy. Look at that. Man, that's fancy stuff there. Wow. Come on, come on. Get back in the bag. All right. So that's yeah, I may have to enter my own contest just for this one. That is beautiful. I might have to clip that into a short when we get ready to do the uh oh. Okay. I thought I was gonna knock everything down. All right, let's see. Well, this one's very similar to the first one, but we're going to look at it anyway. Man, all right. There's capsules too. Excellent. You can get valerian root, magnesium lotion, insomniac. Yeah. Well, and the thing is I always have a weird sleep schedule anyway. I've had it for most of my life. I'm sorry if that sounds really weird in the microphone. I don't know. We might do something along the lines of an auction. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still working out what I want to do. Okay, this one's similar, but it's different. Man, I'm telling you, whoever, I can't even do this justice just on how much of wow. That's absolutely gorgeous. And it feels really good in the hand. That's man. All right. Well, I'm jealous of all of you guys. I can't win my own prizes. Although you guys have seen all three, I may have a fourth. I don't know. I have to look. But you've seen at least three of the blades. So if it comes up to where I'm like, oh, I only have two, you may know what happened to the other one. I may have lost it. Just kidding. I am looking out for you guys. So, oh, did I lose the box? Oh, there it is. All right. So what do we got? We got 10 minutes left. All right. Who do we got? Who do we got? Yeah, need that. Which the person that I have hooked up with, the knives that you guys have seen, does not want to be known. I have made contact with them. That's where all of those came from. Um, they don't want anything. They don't want any money for it. They don't want any recognition. They don't want me to tell anybody anything. Uh, to the point of, if say, I'm going to pick on you, STP. I apologize. If STP emailed me and said, "Hey, let me know who that guy is, so I can, have them do it," uh, they will quit altogether. So I got to keep this one pretty close to the heart. For whatever reason, they want to help us out, and so we will make sure that we honor that. So yeah, I'll have to look into that one. I don't think I've tried magnesium, so. And everybody's liking the ones. Oh, there we go. Bread slicing. Dun, dun, dun. Like the first one. Excellent. What do we got here? Holding a drawing $1,500 value stock bug out bag, $20 a ticket. We could do something similar. We could do something similar. We very well could. I'm trying to think on how I want to do it. Because technically on this one, I don't want the money. I want to make sure all of it goes to Caleb House. And so what we might end up doing is maybe making them tiers or something like that. And maybe like a donation thing. So a $1 to $10 tier, if you can donate, even $1, if you can donate something, you'll be entered into this prize. And then we'll do a 10 to 25 or something like that, and then like a 25 and over. And all you'd have to do is screenshot that you made a donation or something. Probably do something like that. I don't want to handle any of the money because I don't want it to be I sent it to you, I didn't get it, anything like that. I want it to go straight to Caleb House so they get the money and they can get it right now. They're not waiting on us. But we'll see. We're playing with it. We're in the beginning stages and things like that. So, this is what I'm donating. Personalize it forever. Epoxy your name. Ooh, man, you're making it sweet. Yes, beautiful knives. Really want the last one? What we got? You forgot. No, I'm not giving away precious metals at all. At all. See right there. See, ha ha ha. Not happening. Not happening. They're collecting the money and donating it. And see, I have seen horror stories when it comes to that, where people will take donations of either items or money, and then somebody makes an accusation, and then you know, I almost want to be left out when it comes to things. I am not a money person. Um, I had a job before where I made good money. I had, what did we have? We had 5 vehicles. The house was paid off. It's not a thing of like I'm better than you. I'm just saying. But it's to that point of there's way more important things when it comes to all this. At any point in time, I could probably quit and go find a job, sacrifice family time, personal time, and things like that, and make a buku amount of money. I don't want to. I'd rather do this with you guys. I'd rather spend time with the family and the little one. There's other things that's way more important than money. Money is, as they say, the root of all evil, and I 1,000% agree with that. And I want to stay as far away from money as possible. So, um, whatever I do, I want to make it to where it either goes somewhere to where I technically can't touch it, or it goes straight to them. So we'll see. And then I'm probably going to try and reach out to Caleb House to make sure that everything's cool, which I know that they're not going to care. But I want to be able to get permission to use their logo for advertising and things like that. Um, and we're still in the planning stages. So dun, dun, dun. If we donate through YouTube, they take a cut. Yeah, see, that's that whole point. I'd rather just put something to where just straight to Caleb House. You hit the button, they get the money. Yeah. Yeah. See, right there. Everybody takes a cut. Yeah. So that's where I'm at in that. If you go straight to, you know, their website, you hit the button, there you go. That's kind of what I want to do, especially on that thing. I don't want to be in the responsible where somebody's like, "Hey, I don't have a PayPal or whatever. I want to send a check or I want to send cash." I don't want to deal with any of that. And I know times are hard. That's why I want to make it as fair as possible. I will have to go in and check. I don't know if there's a minimum dollar amount that you have to donate, but I want to make it as cheap as possible. I believe it's $1 minimum or something like that. So that way, if you want entered to win, it's whatever their bare minimum is. We'll do it that way for a prize because I want to make sure that you have you have a honest way to win without going, oh well, it's $100 a ticket, because that's not fair, especially right now. Times are hard, money's tight. I get it. Not everybody can do it, and I fully understand. It's the same thing with this. I could have done all sorts of different precious metals and things like that. I believe this right here is worth 25-35 cents. So you're 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 not going to get this and get really rich. So, but it is neat and it's cool and it is one of a kind. Um, they will change, and so these will actually not become like valuable per se that you're going to go get billions of dollars, but these will actually be valuable to a personal level because these are a first edition. Every one of them after it will actually be different and pretty different. So these will kind of be a little rural collectible. And I think I've got in the first batch 25 or 35 or so to give away. So there'll be plenty of chances this thing's full of them, as well as there's a couple of stacks of them over there. So keep on the lookout. And then who knows? We might just do these as random, like live stream. I really want to get that to where you guys can actually see it and it does it justice. But no matter what I do, it's just not going to do it for me. I'm going to keep talking so that way. Nope, it's just not going to do it. Oh, that's kind of good. All right, that's probably about as good as I'm going to get it. All right. All right, any last minute stuff? Will this be a subscriber only giveaway? Yes. Yeah, all this stuff will all be subscriber only. Any of the stuff that I do is going to be a subscriber only. Because I want to make it fair for you guys. You guys are here. As you can see, the numbers drop down. We're coming to the end. We're down to 5. You guys spend that time with me, and I want to make sure that you guys, get through it. And that's what a couple of these are going to end up being, is going to be that no announcement, no nothing. It's just going to be a random Wednesday. We're just going to do this, sit and chit chat and things like that. And I'm going to be like, you know what? There's 3 minutes away. First one in the comments that says this gets this, sort of a thing. Just so that way, for those of you that sit and do this with me all the way to the end, I want to be able to reward you guys. So, man, I didn't realize you guys sent me a ton of stickers. I thought there's only like 2 in there. Oh, okay. So what's the last minute stuff? Not to change the subject, but my local Tractor Supply has a chicken toy section. Are we back on the chicken toys? Oh, And now we're making puns. Man, those are priceless and be put. Yes, yeah. These will be really cool. And I was actually talking with somebody about this that I kind of wanted to, because it is copper. Okay, it is 1 ounce of copper. I kind of want to take and go like donate it to like a coin shop, just so I can do it for advertising. That, here's this coin, and then here's, my coin sitting behind the glass or something like that. But that's way off in the distance. So, all right, you guys are absolutely amazing. It has been an hour. I appreciate you for sticking and hanging out and all the fun things. Appreciate both of you guys that did the super stickers. Off Grid Master, as always, I appreciate you for modding, as well as all the other moderators. And then Texas Raider for the awesome $10. That's just absolutely amazing. It'll go straight into. Keep in mind that when it comes to YouTube, you have to pull it out by the 100. With that $10, we'll be up to 35 or something like that. So we're slowly building. It's all ad revenue and things like that. So, but every little thing counts. Every little half a cent or whatever counts. And so it'll get to 100. And when it does, we'll be able to pull it out and do more fun giveaways and help people and donate and charity and all the fun things that we can possibly do as a channel. So again, I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out and spending time with me. You guys are amazing. So guess what? You rock. I'm going to definitely say that in this video. And I hope you guys all have a blessed, wonderful night. I hope you guys have a really good week. We will try and get back into doing daily videos, as well as some other different things. As you've seen, I'm working a ton behind the scenes. So just, bear with me a little bit. I'm trying my hardest. So with that, stay tuned. There's definitely more information to come. And above all else, remember to remain united, because we're all prepping in this together.